Every angle will be your best angle when you enhance your chin.
You're gonna wanna watch this video because I'm gonna explain to you why chin filler is a game changer. And I don't want you to take my word for it. I'm gonna show you because seeing is believing. People come to me because they wanna look more beautiful, but I'm here to tell you that when it comes to enhancing beauty, our chins are often neglected. Meaning it's not something that people come in requesting as much as they do things like Botox or lip filler. But I'm gonna show you why you shouldn't underestimate the importance of a balanced chin because it can make a striking improvement in enhancing your beauty, which is exactly why chin filler is the newest beauty obsession. I'm also gonna show you a really simple test to teach you how you can assess whether or not you have chin projection or recession so that it can help you determine if you're a good candidate for chin filler. And this test is really simple and it works for all facial shapes and feature types. You're gonna see some real patient before and afters of how chin filler enhanced their whole look, especially their profiles and side views. How does ancestry, sex, and facial features play a role? Stay tuned, we'll get into that. We'll use celebrities of diverse ancestries with different features and facial shapes to show you what it will look like if they got chin filler done to improve their profile and vice versa. We'll recess some of their chins on those that don't have chin recession to show you how that impacts their profile. Wanna know why the chin is often neglected?
It's because when we look at ourselves in the mirror, we see ourselves from the frontal view, and it's hard to envision how balanced we are to the lower third of our faces because you can't see projection from the front. Balance and proportion are so incredibly important when it comes to facial attraction and beauty, and I cannot stress this enough. This is why mankind has been fascinated with profiles since ancient times. The reason why lip filler became so popular and blew up to where so many people are getting their lips filled is because if you have smaller, thinner lips, when you enhance and enlarge your lips with lip filler, it can really make our features have more attractive proportions. For example, it can make your nose and jawline look smaller and less noticeable. Well, in the same way, if your chin has some recession and it's relatively small, projecting and lengthening your chin can put your features into more attractive proportions. Why is that? This is how balance and proportion play a key role in facial attraction. If you split the face into thirds horizontally, you have the upper, middle, and lower portions. You're going to want to have balance in all three of these areas so there's a more equal distribution of where the eyes focus. Let's say the lower third of your face is smaller and your chin sits back like this. Because the lower face is relatively smaller, your eyes will be drawn to the middle portion of your face, making your nose appear larger than it really is. But if your chin is longer and projects more forward, it creates more balance because the lower third of your face is no longer drawing attention away from the upper two thirds, allowing you to notice other features like your eyes. As you can see, Lady Gaga either most likely enhanced her chin with chin filler or a chin implant, and she most likely had a nose job as well. And I know you're probably thinking, yeah, but her profile looks better because she had a nose job. If we leave her nose out of it, you can still see that the lower half of her face looks much more balanced when her chin is longer and more projected. Wouldn't you agree? Let me know what you think in the comments section. So what is chin recession? Chin recession is when your chin sits slightly backward in relation to the border of your lower lip. Let's take a look at these profiles of Angelina Jolie. The difference between all of these profiles is that we changed her chin projection and altered how much her chin protrudes. Nothing else was changed here but the projection and length of her chin, and you can see that the projection of the chin makes a huge difference in her profile. Now can you appreciate how balance plays such a crucial role in facial attraction? There are three dimensions to your chin: length, width, and projection. The chin is a very strong gender indicator that plays a role in sexual dimorphism. Sexual dimorphism is something we spoke about in other videos. Sexual dimorphism is the difference in appearance between males and females, and sexual dimorphism plays a very important role in physical attraction. Adult males of all races usually have increased chin length, width, and more projection than women, and they usually have a more square-shaped chin than females. Females usually have a smaller, shorter chin that's more round-shaped and tapered than males. Longer and wider chins on women tend to give a more masculine look, and males with small, narrow chins tend to have a more feminine look. When it comes to ancestry in general, people of Caucasian descent tend to have a more prominent chin, whereas people of African ancestry in general tend to have a more retrusive chin. Bimaxillary protrusion is a condition characterized when the top and bottom teeth flare outward, which influence the posture of the lips, and is seen most commonly in people of African and East Asian ancestries, but it can be seen in any ancestry. Let's look at the very handsome Michael B. Jordan, who has an oval-shaped face and moderate chin recession. Michael has full and projected lips, and people of African ancestry can often have increased prominence of the lips on profile because of more soft tissue mass and thicker density to the area around the mouth, which can cause a lot of outward projection and can sometimes make the mouth and lips overpower the lower face. So doing chin filler to project the chin can give the lower face more balance and really enhance his look. Now we're going to simulate what an enhancement could look like if he got chin filler. And on the right, we've given him more chin projection, and now he has less recession. Much more balanced, don't you think? Let me know if you think this improved his profile. Comment below. Selena Gomez has a round face, and it's important to note that if you have fat to the submental area like this, it'll make your chin and jawline less defined. So you can consider losing weight if you're not at your ideal weight, but if it's genetic, you can consider doing something like Kybella to slim the area down so that you'll have more definition. I'm not sure if her weight fluctuates or if she had a procedure like liposuction done, but you can see how much more definition she has on the right. So let's show you what it looks like if we recess her chin. This is her actual profile on the left and the simulated profile on the right where we created chin recession. How do you think this impacts her look? Let me know in the comments section. Meghan Markle has a gorgeous profile that's very balanced. She has an oval face shape, which is wide at the jawline. And here on the left is her actual profile. And on the right, we recessed her chin to show you how that impacts her profile. Which one do you think looks more attractive? Moving on to the very pretty actress Rebecca Hall, who has an oblong face shape with plump faux lips. Rebecca has a little bit of chin recession. This is her actual profile, and here on the right side, we projected her chin to show you what it would look like if she had a little chin enhancement with filler. What do you think? Does she look more balanced on the right? Comment below. Scarlett Johansson has a heart-shaped face with a small, narrow chin. Here's her actual profile on the left, and on the right we created just mild recession to show you how it impacts her look. Let me know your thoughts. Margot Robbie has a gorgeous square-shaped face with a balanced profile, as you can see. And on the right, we recessed her chin back a bit to show you how that impacts her look. Which one do you think is more attractive? So now we covered different face shapes and feature types to show you just how chin recession impacts a person's look. Now I'm going to show you how you can evaluate if you have chin recession so you can determine if you're a good candidate for chin filler. From your profile view, make sure your head is in neutral position. Make sure it's not tilted up or down, but perfectly neutral and level like this. Take a Q-tip or any straight object like a thin pencil or tongue blade. Just make sure it's thin. This pen she's using isn't ideal because it's thick. Take the Q-tip or thin straight object and place it gently over the very lower border of your lower lip. Angle the object vertically directly straight down. You don't want to tilt it up or down. It needs to go directly straight down like this. And if your chin touches the Q-tip, you do not have recession. But if it comes close to touching to about here, then you have mild recession. To about here would be moderate recession, and more than that would be a lot of recession. And you can refer back to this chin recession scale. You may need to take a photo or video so that you can see where your chin is in relation to this line.
If you have chin recession, especially moderate recession, I would definitely consider chin filler because it can make an amazing difference. If you have substantial recession, depending on how much you can consider a chin implant. But if you're opposed to doing surgery, chin filler can help, again, depending on how much substantial recession. I don't like cookie cutting anything because everyone's face is different, and I don't believe we should have the same noses, lips, cheeks, chins, cheekbones. I celebrate and appreciate diverse beauty, which is why I talk a lot about ancestry in my videos. What you do to enhance one person's beauty doesn't necessarily mean it's going to enhance someone else's beauty in the same way. But I'll tell you, when it comes to this test for chin recession, it works for all facial shapes and feature types, as you can see from the diverse celebrities we used. If you have chin recession, doing chin filler can really enhance your look. The closer you can get to the line, the more balance you'll have. And they've done studies on this. They've asked a ton of people what they think is the most attractive profile. But hey, if you disagree, let me know in the comment section.
It's important to note that if you do have an overbite or bimaxillary protrusion, these are conditions known as malocclusion, and you can improve your profile with orthodontic treatment like braces, but filler can still come into play as an adjunct.
This patient has moderate chin recession, and we always have to keep her treatment on the down low because she doesn't want her husband knowing anything, and we've enhanced her beauty by doing Botox to various areas and lip filler. She had no desire to do chin filler, but trust me to enhance her natural beauty, so I suggested we do it. And I just want to show you, this is after one syringe, and you can't really see much of a difference because one syringe just isn't enough when it comes to projecting the chin. If someone is moderately recessed, you really need to do 2 to 3 syringes. And here she is after a total of 3 syringes, and you can see more projection and a much more balanced look, and it's almost as though it gives her a happier resting look, if that makes sense, because it improves her lip posture. She was so happy with the results.
Absolutely love it. Everyone's been complimenting on my smile, which is weird because I got my chin done. I think it just like harmonized my face, everything accentuated. Looks so much better. My profile looks amazing. Now I'm actually like taking pictures and showing my profile. I just love it.
This lovely patient didn't desire chin filler, but after seeing my Instagram story that explained how to assess for chin recession, she realized she was a good candidate. So we initially did 2 syringes. I usually do no more than 2 syringes at a time to allow the tissue to expand, and she was overjoyed happy with the results. But then I told her we should do 1 more to top it off, and that's what put the icing on the cake. And she was beyond happy with her new look. And you can see how this enhanced her from all angles. And if we take a look at measuring her chin projection, you can see that she's closer to the line.
When I have makeup on, when I have makeup off, no matter how I'm wearing my hair, just really catch myself in new angles in the mirror, and it's stunning from every angle. I just feel so confident whenever I look in the mirror because my chin just has brightened up the rest of my face. It's made everything a bit more plump. It's made my nose look smaller, my lips look a little bit bigger, and I haven't touched them at all. Even a few weeks ago, I was out to brunch with some of my girlfriends, and they knew I looked better, but no one could, put their finger on what it was. They guessed if I had my lips done, and then were shocked when I told them it was my chin. My profile is just so much more chic.
Pros. It enhances your beauty from every angle, especially your profile, side, or oblique view. It's less invasive than a chin implant. I have chin filler in my chin and I'm obsessed. If you wanted to enhance your chin back in the days, the only thing you could do is get a permanent chin implant. That's surgery. That's why chin filler is so wonderful, because it's much less invasive than surgery. And it lasts pretty long in this area. It lasts about a year or more. If you have a very projected and prominent nose and you have chin recession, I definitely consider getting chin filler because it can make your nose look smaller. If you have very large and protrusive lips and you have chin recession, I'd also consider chin filler because it can really enhance your profile by balancing your features out, taking away for some of the convexity so that your lips and mouth aren't overpowering your face. What I really love about chin filler is it's not something that people can notice easily. It's not something that people are going to jump to and saying, oh, did she get her chin injected? As you saw from the second patient, her friends noticed that she looked more beautiful and assumed she got lip filler because her lips looked much more balanced. It's not something that people can put their finger on easily. They just know you look better, but they don't necessarily know what you did. Cons. It takes a good amount of filler, usually 2 to 3 or more syringes, depending on the level of protrusion you have. So it's more of an investment, but the key is once you get there, it's just maintenance. So let's say you get 3 syringes, like in the case of the patients that you saw in this video. That can last up to a year or longer. So if you wanted to maintain that, you might only need up to like 1 syringe a year, maybe. So initially it's more of an investment, but once you get there, maintaining is easy and less costly. Are you going to try the chin recession test? Let me know if you think you're a good candidate for chin filler. Leave a comment or question below. And don't forget to subscribe, turn on notifications, but most importantly, watch these videos next to learn how you can look more naturally beautiful.